Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. So it is May 19th. I'm actually right now at a hotel. Downstairs you can hear the evangelical talk going on. And I'm presently in Madagascar. As you can see beyond over there. You shall be the blessings. So what brought me here was a conference. And the conference will be for teaching over 450 Malagasy teachers with 10 other of the English language fellows starting tomorrow. So it's going to be quite a task. We may have variations from 100 teachers to 30 in a classroom based on which classroom we're going to be placed in. So it's quite an unknown, but I think that's part of what teaching is you never know. I wanted to give you a little local vibe because from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. at night, this is what's happening. So you can hear the prayers in your room by the Jasmine Hotel. And I'm going down to Ibis today because we're going to be leaving from there. And my class that I will teach will be on the usage of a ruler that I've created. And I will show you what it looks like. It is a ruler like so. In French and English here. And in Malagasy here. And I'm not only working with rulers, I'm working on interactive and socially and emotionally aware ways of teaching language, which involve people connecting to each other authentically. So this will be one of the tools, but other ones will be playing around with what kinds of groupings we have, some clapping story games, clapping to get students' attention, kind of call and response activities, and we'll do a sort of gallery walk that's a seated gallery walk just because how can I get 100 teachers to move in a room that may be quite small? So that's kind of the area that I'm at. But I think it's like working with your reality is important. So I wanted to give you an experience of my reality presently, of where I'm staying, and so that you see it, and you hear it, and you feel it. Because I think that's what makes it most authentic. I was picked up at the airport, very luckily that they had a driver that came from the hotel I'm staying. And when you go out of the airport in Montevideo, you see lots of rice and cows and people planting. It's quite an agricultural society. And you see people running barefoot, carrying these chariot chariots with agricultural items inside of them. And when you go closer to the city, of course, you get more traffic. And what else can I say? I haven't gone out very much. I went out just mostly to eat and talking with people. Someone told me that the average salary is around 45 euro, which is not very much per month. What kind of was quite surprising to me was how many children I see just running around in the streets. One of the main reasons they're, oh, look at a little baby. Saying bye to, oh, she's saying bye. How cute is that? And so those children have a family, but I would say, from what I was reading on statistics, about 10% of all children in Madagascar do not have families. Either the families died because of HIV/AIDS or other sicknesses, or the families are alive, however, they were not able to support taking care of that many children, because I believe that because in agricultural society, traditionally Malagasy people have had a lot of children for the needs of an agricultural society. And it's still agricultural, but there are issues with potable water. So unfortunately, a lot of young people die because of diarrhea and really preventable diseases. Something that kind of surprised me was in regards to the Chinese influence here in Madagascar, which it is that the Chinese build a lot of projects, even on the TV. I saw 3 different Chinese channels, and even in the local schools, they're teaching 200 or 300 schools now Mandarin. So it's definitely a kind of race for Africa in the sense of who has the influence on it. And I know we talked about it in the conference as well that we had in DC with the teaching project that we're doing. So it's gonna be an interesting next couple of weeks. I'll be here for 3 weeks, teaching for about a week. And then we'll have our conference within ourselves, the fellows. And then we'll go with some hash runners, a group of people from Mauritius as well as Madagascar, to go see local places in nature. And then come back, hopefully get some time to purchase a valaya and study it at some point. Valaya, I don't know how you say it exactly. It's a bamboo harp made out of the wires that are used for a bicycle for the brakes. So it's quite unique. And then I will hope to go to a place called Kamasu, I believe. There's a priest, he's originally from Argentina, living here for I think 40 years. His name is Father Pedro. And he helps people kind of work to help themselves get out of their situations of poverty. And it was actually in a community that was in a garbage dump, which is quite impressive. And then, you know, heading back on the 8th, back to Mauritius. So we'll definitely get some videos from the conference for you. And I'm looking forward to it very much. So until the next one, good evening, good morning, good night.